Is Daredevil in the MCU the exact same Daredevil from the one we got to know over the course of 3 seasons on Netflix? I'm going to be breaking down Charlie Cox's recent comments about this debate and explain how I think there's still a possibility that it could still be the exact same version. Or not. So very quickly, before we get going, if you could hit the like button for this video, it will help out the channel a lot, and also comment down below on your thoughts on whether or not you believe this Daredevil we're now seeing pop up throughout the MCU is the exact same one from the Netflix show. And also, if you're new, give this channel a subscribe as well for more content just like this one. Very recently, during D23, Charlie Cox was conducting interviews and said some pretty interesting stuff that got people talking. To one interviewer, he said the following, and I quote, "You know, we made the Netflix show, it ended, years passed, and we're making another show. It's a perfect title," which is basically him saying that his upcoming MCU show, Daredevil Born Again, won't pick up where Daredevil left off in Season 3. He also goes on to say the following, and I quote, "Like Kevin Feige said, it's a Season 1, not a Season 4. It is a whole new thing, which I think is the way to go. If you're going to do it again, do it differently." End quote. And this has sparked much conversation online that this Daredevil is in fact a reboot. But is it really? Whilst there is every chance that yes, this is indeed a reboot, just with the same actors and some similarities to the Netflix show, what Charlie Cox said wasn't official confirmation of this, and I'll tell you why. He said that Daredevil Born Again is a Season 1, not a Season 4, and in the grand scheme of things, of course it is. Of course he said that. Daredevil Season 3 took place in 2018, and since then, by the time Born Again comes to our screens, 6 years would have gone by in real world time, and in the MCU, you also have to consider the 5-year time jump from the blip to the present day as well, meaning much time has passed since Daredevil Season 3, so it wouldn't make any sense at all to pick up where they left off, and that's what I believe Charlie Cox is trying to say here, that this is a whole new thing. I don't think that he's saying this is a reboot, but it very well could be. But to me, this is just him saying that they're just going to tell a whole new story rather than continuing on from the one that they left off at the end of Season 3. Careful for spoilers for She-Hulk Attorney at Law Episode 5. At the end of that episode, it was revealed that Daredevil is now getting his suits from Luke Jacobson, not from Melvin, who was the one who made his red suit in the Netflix show. Many fans have taken this as definitive confirmation that the Netflix show isn't canon, but there is literally an easy explanation to why Matt could have switched tailors. Melvin violated his parole in Daredevil Season 3, so it's not far-fetched to assume that he's still serving out his prison sentence, forcing Daredevil to find someone new to make his suits. And speaking of suits, he's also wearing a slightly different suit to the one we saw on the Netflix show, as this new suit is now yellow. But when you compare this new suit to the Netflix red suit, you can clearly see that this new one is basically the exact same as the Netflix suit, just with some yellow added to it. And a reason why Matt could have decided to switch to this colour is because of the tarnished image his original red suit got due to all the murders and chaos caused by Bullseye whilst wearing it in Daredevil Season 3. So this new yellow suit represents a clean slate. Furthermore, in Hawkeye, we of course got the return of Vincent D'Onofrio as Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin, we last saw prior to this show getting arrested and sent back to jail at the end of Daredevil Season 3. Although the Kingpin in Hawkeye has some noticeable differences to the one from the Netflix show, that being that he now has powers and he's roaming free on New York rather than locked up. If Marvel were to officially confirm the Netflix shows as canon, then there's an easy explanation to both of these. In Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Carly and her gang as well as John Walker get super soldier powers using a new super soldier serum. So it's not unimaginable that in this world, Kingpin also got his hands on this serum and now has super soldier powers, hence his newfound strength and durability in Hawkeye. He also could be roaming free and not locked up simply because of the blip. The blip could have made it easy for him to escape prison due to the increasingly less manpower the prison had, so he now spent his time in hiding, more or less, rebuilding his criminal empire. Plus, he's also wearing the exact same cufflinks that he wore in the Netflix show as well. It's either that was them saying that this is the same version just with a few differences, or it was just a fun reference to what came before. But what do you guys think? Do you believe that Daredevil Born Again is a reboot or is a continuation from the Netflix show, just that many years has now passed? Let me know down below in the comments. If you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up, share this video with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys later in the next video.